today we will study about the discrete data. We will calculate the range in discrete data. Here are the items 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and the frequencies are given. Remember, when we take the data, discrete data, we have to select these values. Okay, we have nothing to do with the frequencies. That you have to keep in your mind. We have nothing to do with the frequencies. So the formula of range is L minus S, the largest value minus smallest value. Here largest value we will not find from frequency, because frequency is the number of repetition of times. We will be finding from items. So the largest value is 10. Understood? And the lowest value is 3. So here the range will be 7. And coefficient of range means the formula is L minus S upon
L plus
S. So L minus S is, already we have 7, and L plus S means 10 plus 3, it is 30. So the value will be 0.53 something. Okay, this will be the value of our coefficient of range in discrete data, and this is the range in discrete data. Now we will find the range by continuous method. In continuous method, there are 2 types of methods by which we solve this question. Okay, first method 1. In this method, we will take the maximum value is of class interval, highest upper limit of highest class interval. So upper limit of highest class interval is 70. Understood? And the lowest value we will take the lower limit of lowest class interval. Okay? So this is the lower limit of lower class interval, and this is the highest value of upper class interval, or highest class interval, the upper value. So 70 will be our L and 10 will be our
S.
S. So range we will calculate by first method. L minus S, it means 70 minus 10 equal to 60, and its coefficient will be L minus S upon L plus S equal to 60 upon 80. Is it coming like this? So 60 upon 80 equal to, this will be 0.75. So this is our coefficient of range, and this is the value of range, this 60. And this is done by method 1. Understood? Now for second method, in method 2 what we will do, we will take the mid value of uppermost class interval, and we will take the mid value of lowermost class interval. Understood? So in second method, method 2, what we will be doing, we will be taking the upper value, taking the upper value, mid value of upper class interval, it will be 65, and mid value of lower class interval, it will be 15. Okay, both the methods, by both the methods we can do. So here 65 minus 15, it will be 50. So here 50 upon 80, this value will come. So the coefficient will be, range by second method is 50, and coefficient of range by second method is 0.625. Understood? So we have discussed about the calculation of range by individual series, discrete series and continuous series. Okay? Now we will discuss about mean deviation. Let us understand first what is mean deviation. Mean deviation means the error or the deviation or the differences which we get from the mean value or from the average value. How much deflection is being seen in the value from mean. Okay, so in mean deviation also the calculation will be by, for all three series, individual series and continuous series. So first we will be doing with individual series. Understood? Here the question is calculate mean deviation from mean and median. It means that first we will have to take mean and median, and then we will calculate the mean deviation from mean and mean deviation from median. Understood? So first we will calculate mean deviation from mean. So the formula for mean deviation from mean is summation mod value of x minus x bar. Here x is the value which you have been given and x bar is the mean value of this data. And for mean deviation from median, the formula is summation x mod value of summation x minus median upon n. So here mod value means whatever value comes, you have to take the positive value. Means even if x minus x bar you are getting minus 10, but you will write 10. Mod value means always it should be plus. Understood? So in order to calculate mean deviation from mean, first we will take the mean of this data. So it will be summation x bar equal to summation x upon n. So summation x is 13. It is 50. Summation x is coming 50. And number of observations are 5. So its mean value is coming 10. The average is coming 10. The sum total of these values. Okay, the sum total of these values are 50 divided by total number of observations are 5. So 50 upon 5, it is coming 10. This is our mean for x bar. Median we will take. The formula for median in individual series is n plus 1 upon 2th term. For odd series, this is odd series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 number of observations are there which are odd. So n plus 1th term upon 2. So n means here n equal to 5. N plus 1, 5 plus 1, 5 plus 1th term means 6th term upon 2. It will come 3rd term. So 3rd term is your median. And here 3rd term is 11. So the value of median is 11. Understood? How 11 has come? N plus 1 upon 2th term divided by 2. So 5 terms are there. 5 plus 1, 6 terms. 6 upon 2 means 3rd term will be the median. And 3rd term here is 11. And before calculating median, we are supposed to arrange it into ascending order, which it is already arranged. Understood? So the median is 11 in this question. What is your mean here in this question? The mean value of mean here is 10 and median is 11. So we will write here somewhere x bar equal to 10 and median is equal to 11. Now we will calculate mean deviation from mean first. Mean deviation from mean. This we will calculate first. The formula is upon n. Okay. So x minus x bar. What will be the value here? It will come. Here summation x minus calculate mean deviation from mean. Our data is 5, 8, 11, 12, 14. This is our x. X bar is 10. So here we will make another column x minus x bar because that is there in our formula. So 5 minus 10 minus 5, 8 minus 10, 11 minus 10,
1,
12 minus 10,
2,
14 minus 10. What the value is coming here? 5. This will be the mod value, so minus will be cancelled. 5, 7, 8 and 6, 14. So our summation x minus x bar is coming 14 and is
5.
so mean deviation from mean is 2.8. Understood? This is the data x minus x bar we have taken. Okay, the value is coming here is 14. So summation of x minus x bar, that is 14 upon 5. Got this? The value is 2.8. Now we will calculate mean deviation from median. Now we will take mean deviation from median. Again we will take our data. Now here it will be x minus n mod value. Median is 11. 5 minus 11, 6. Because it is a mod value, we will take plus. 8 minus 11, 11 minus 11, 12 minus 11, 14 minus 11. So the summation of x minus median, what will be the value? 9, 10,
30.
and 30. Okay, number of observations are
5.
so mean deviation from median, it will come 13 upon 5. Okay, what will be the value here? 2.6. So the mean deviation from median is 2.6. Understood? Got it?